you said that Noah always opens up about 10-0
I know.
his seasons, and we haven't seen him. You said he had a little injury. He said that also in the interview, but he opened up with a 10 flat, bro. So
Damn
what
flat.
do you think that all kind of like domino effects into the whole Tyreek thing as well?
Yeah,
That didn't
that
happen?
I definitely did. If he has an injury, if he ran 10 flat and Tariq ran a legal 10-15, there's a reason why you shouldn't race Tariq, right? If and from what I hear, it was a foot injury. You can't apply the kind of force and the kind of pressure that Noah does for the first 50. That's and then his start isn't the best. That's an Achilles heel. So Tariq for 50 meters, that would have been a shot all over the world. And so him calling off that race was definitely smarter on his part. Two, I gave him time to heal, reflect. He said he went through a little bit of depression to work on himself, have a mental reset, and I think this is where Noah starts to thrive. You know what I mean? He reframed how he answered the question of losing to Oblique Seville, saying that it's his
To be
fastball.
honest, we're going to actually go to USA's and we're planning to run 200s. We're going to run every round. You know, I'm still the national champion in that event, and I don't believe in giving up titles. You know, I earned that title and I need to race it, and somebody needs to take it from me if they want it. So going in there and preparing throughout every round and treating it like this is not only just practice, but again, you need great competition and you need a great stage and utilizing that to the best of our abilities. And then, of course, coming back and doing a lot of races in August. We're going to be racing a lot in August.
So, regardless what happens tomorrow, no 100 at USA's.
As of right now, there hasn't been any changes to that. We don't see a reason to double because we feel that would be just too much in 4 days. But definitely plan to do the 200 as of now. It might change, but as of now, it's not.
If it changes, I see him doing one round, like a prelim at 100, and then running all the rounds at a 200. I see this as him not racing all year, racing himself into shape.
I think that his coach, Lance, and himself are coming up with the idea of the fact of if I am in 200-meter shape, the real 200 elite shape, then that 100 meters is still going to look really good. It's still going to give him what he's looking for. And I say that because that was our secret weapon through our era of knowing that we could run fast. Now you had people who were an anomaly, like a Safa Powell, who rarely ran 200s, but he was able to turn out 9.7s, 9.8s as if he was a double athlete. You know what I mean? But it also shows that when you stop running as many 200s and start focus only on the hundreds for those athletes who doubled, that your 100-meter time would slack. I mean, hence also you saying in 2017 he didn't train for the 200. He only trained for the 100. It didn't give him the superior times that he was looking for as well. So when you think about that, I think that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to go back and say, let's make sure we solidify that we have a superior 200-meter in shape execution, time on the board, and that's going to start handling everything we need to handle when it comes to the 100 meters. Because right
Well,
now, I don't see anybody that's creating that space from the start as if like a Coleman used to do, right? Everyone's kind of getting out in that same area. And like Noah said one time before, if I'm able to touch you, I'm in your pocket. I got you. So I think that's where they're kind of leaning on right now.
100%. And I think by him running 200s, even when you watch his 100, he climbs his way back to second. He's in fourth place going through maybe 70, 80 meters, and he climbs back into second place. So that helps work on his top end, and we know that's his sweet spot. If you're close enough, if he's in 9-8 shape and climbing like that, and you're around 980, he can possibly clip you at the line. He's really good at that. So I think they're using those 200 reader races as max reps to kind of get them ready for later on. This is two Diamond Leagues in. I don't know if he runs the Diamond League final, but USA's he definitely will use as training grounds to kind of like sparring. And he'll have great sparring partners in Kenny Bernard, Courtney Lindsay, and Brandon Hicklin, and a few others that'll be Tamar's. and a few others that'll be running to 200 at at USA's.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. People in the comments saying, well, he's not really a 9.7 runner. Cool. He's ran 9.7 once. We've seen him
Mhm.
run it, and he ran it on the grand stage. That's all that
Mhm.
counts for him. If he's ran 6.97 throughout the rest of his career and they're only in the finals of the Olympics or World Championships, that's when it counts the most. And I think that's what his team is looking to do. They're not looking to go out here and run 9.7 in Rabat, you know what I mean, or in Oslo somewhere else. It's a fact of they are waiting and they're trying to be poised to do those kind of things at the right time. And I commend him on that. You know what I mean? I commend him on the fact of he knows that he's not the most superior runner when it comes to 100-meter foot speed. And Keishane has shown that he can put down 9.7s fairly easily. So what do you do and how do you combat somebody like that that you know can run 9.7 in those moments? You have to do your best in the moment that counts the most, which is at a finals.
I think Noah is doing the best that he does, right? He's not really worried about what everybody else is doing. He's the type of athlete that's zoned in on what he's doing. Around last year, July, around that time last year, I think he ran like 10 flat and 10-1, and then he pulls out a 9 set. Given chat, listen, he lost every round of the Olympics and then won the Olympics. So please don't count that man out. If you betted on against him, you lost your money at the Olympics because I did.